All right, cool. So we're trying something new today. We are going to try a new audio setup and a new video setup. And what we got is an open afternoon spot here at De La Viega. And so my son, who is my usual golf partner, he's gone. He moved out. He went to New York. So it's just me now, and I'm gonna record some video here and tell you guys what I've been up to for the last little while. It's not pretty. So I was swinging out of my shoelaces here, and what happened is I hurt my wrist, and so I am recovering, but we're gonna play a couple holes here, see how it goes. And I'm just gonna try this new setup. Actually, I haven't used this video camera before, and I haven't used this microphone before, and I have no idea whether it's gonna work or what it's gonna look like or anything. So we're playing blue tees now. All right, blue tees, hole number 1. Aim straight down the fairway. There we go. Did I hit that car? All right, grab my tee. I haven't recorded any videos for a while because I hurt my wrist. And let me show you. See this guy? I know, kind of dumb. So here's what happened. I got all fancy pants, and I was trying to do some really bent wrist stuff. And I don't know, probably golfed a little bit more than I should have, really put some pressure on it. And then all of a sudden my wrist started getting sore, and I thought, dang, that's not cool. So I took some time off and I let it rest. And I went back to the old natural swing, very simple, single plane, no weird wrist movements, no weird tweaks, this, that, or the other. And I'm back. So here's another change. Started playing the blue tees, which is really interesting. And the weird thing is, I gotta be honest, the blue tees seem to be a little bit easier than the white tees. And it's because there's just so much more open space out here. I mean, from the blue tees, I only hit my driver like 200 yards. But 200, 220 yards on the blue tees has a huge left and right opening. That seems to be a whole lot better than the white tees, which gets really narrow. So, all right, I'm gonna find my ball. Here's my ball. So let's see, I think I'm hitting from here. Let's go here. Oh, no. Yep, that's my ball. Well, this is ugly, guys. So here's the situation. That's my ball. That is my ball. And I'm gonna just try and hit it out there. Let's see how I do. Not gonna be too crazy here, especially because there's a big tree right there. But I should probably get relief because of this thing. Actually, yeah, I should. So what do I get? 1, 2. You know, guys, I don't know if this is true, right or wrong or whatever. But I'm gonna put my ball right here. Okay. We're gonna hit from here instead. So I don't know if that was legit or not, but that's what I'm hitting from right here. And all we're trying to do is poke it down there. That's all. Just trying to poke it down, keep it moving. Shoot, did you guys see where that went? Because I sure didn't. Let's go find it. All right, so ball number 3, we are still easily 150 out. So I'm taking my 5 wood. This is a new club for me too. I like it. It's just a very simple single plane, I call it. It's a single plane swing. But you know this as the Jimmy Tropicana. There we go. We're moving. All right, let's keep it going. Okay, so here we go. From here to the flag. It's a 100-yard shot. 108, 100-yard shot. Should be my pitching wedge. Okay. That's my shot. Okay. Run up there. A little short, but safe. Let's go ahead and keep that going. There. Let's see what we can end up with here. It's a beautiful day out. It's a beautiful day, and I'm in the fairway. So I took 1 shot up there, 1 shot there. So 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, 4. So this is, I'm lying 4. I'm lying 4. This is a par 5, hole number 1. I'm lying 4. And I'm really just trying to take it easy. I don't want to hurt my wrist again. I don't want to hurt my body. And so I'm just taking these nice, easy swings. And I don't know, man. I mean, it turns out that they're totally adequate. I mean, here's my shot. Landed right here. It was a little bit short, I admit. Let's see what I end up with here. So this is what I really wanted to do, was to get out here and work on these pitch shots. Okay, so I have a 56 that I like. And so my 56 is going to land about like right on the green, and it's going to roll to the hole. It's going to roll to the right. Okay, so I'm going to take a little practice swing here. It's about like this. Okay, so I'm going to go like that. All right, here we go. That didn't roll out very good. And then the other thing I'm going to practice, I got myself a new putter. All right. They punched the green, so whatever. But I know it's going to pretty much straight and tiny bit to the right. So my new putter, I think, okay. Oh, that wasn't bad. I love my new putter. This is one of those square to square putters where the shaft is in the middle. See that? I don't know why I like it, but I do. All right, let's put those away. Let's keep playing. I'm using my son's putter cover. All right. All right, we're gonna Tee off on number 2 here. And take driver again. Okay. So here we go. That's about right, huh? Am I in that? Yeah, I'm in there. Aim straight down fairway. Little bit of cut, but it doesn't cut so much that I'm in trouble. And this is because I added loft to my driver. So here's the interesting thing about these drivers, guys. This driver has a ton of adjustments on it. And what I've discovered is that I was going the opposite direction. I was going the wrong way. I thought that if you take loft off of the driver, then it will close, it'll close the face. And the more loft I would take off, the more I would slice it. And I just couldn't understand. So I would manually be closing the face with my wrist. And I think that's actually how I hurt my wrist, because I was trying to close the face with my wrist. And what happened is, I was watching a video, I don't remember who it was, somebody was talking about adjusting these drivers, and he said that when you add loft to the driver with the adjustment, at least especially on these Cobras, I don't know about all your other drivers, if you add loft, it closes the club face. And I thought, that's super weird. I thought it was the opposite. So I added loft, and I put the 12-gram weight in the heel, which I guess promotes more of a draw, or at least it lets the club head turn over. It doesn't hold it open. And so the result of doing that is that I don't get the huge left and right misses like I was getting before. I was getting really, really big slices, and I just didn't understand it. I mean, I had my driver minus 1.5, which would make it a 9. And it was just, I guess, maybe wide open by the time it would hit the ball. So I added, now it's a +1, I think, so that makes it an 11.5, but it also closed the club face a tiny bit, not so much that I end up with these big old hooks, but just enough that I have this really nice flight. And it's either a draw or it's a tiny bit of a fade. Like, here's my ball up here. I mean, I crushed that thing, and I didn't even swing hard. You guys saw me. I have this thing on my wrist. My wrist is hurt, you know, the whole deal. Here's my ball right here. So, actually I can't put my cart there because I'm gonna be hitting from here. So hopefully you can see this, y'all. There is the green up there. All right. I'm gonna shoot it with my rangefinder that I got from my son, which is super awesome little Bushnell Tour 5 something or other. And what I do is I shoot the front of the green 95, the back of the green 123. Okay, so 95, 123, and then I shoot the flag 120. Okay, so 120. Now I want 120, and last time I used my pitching wedge, I didn't hit it very hard, and it went, you know, almost 100. But I want to hit my pitching wedge, a full pitching wedge now. I think I can actually get it right over that tree, right on that green. Okay, with just a nice pitching wedge This is a don't hurt your wrist pitching wedge. Watch this. This is actually pretty cool. And I'm on the green, and I'm rolling to the hole. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't get much better than that. So here, let me just take a few minutes to share with you guys what's been going on. I got a simulator. I bought the Garmin R50 or something like that, put it in my backyard, and man, it's amazing. It gives you all kinds of data. It's super fun to play. I play golf at night all the time in my backyard. It's a great machine. But what it's also helped me to do is just dial in my numbers and tone down my swings. When I would come out here to golf on the golf course, all I was doing was hitting the ball as hard as I can all the time. And I didn't know what I was doing. But since I got that machine, I've been at home just sort of practicing little 3/4 shots or not super hard shots, trying to hit the ball first, trying not to hit the mat and then the ball, those kinds of things. And I've really improved a lot from that machine. So I'm out here now, I'm recording a video. I haven't been out, I haven't seen you guys in a long time. So first of all, I apologize. I got hurt, and then it was winter time, so I didn't get out and golf. But I did get a chance to play a lot of golf over the winter with my son. He came home from college and lived at home for a while, and we played our brains out, and that was a blast. But he graduated, he got a job in New York, and so he's off doing his thing now. And so my main golf partner's gone. Kind of bummed about that, but he'll come back and visit, I'm sure, and we'll get a ton of golf in. So maybe I'll be back making more of these videos for you guys and talking about what I'm learning. The one thing is like, don't hurt yourself, man. It's worse. You can't play golf when you hurt yourself. So now I'm trying to just keep my wrists straight and just swing nice and let it just turn over. And it seems like I'm not hurting myself, and it's a nicer swing. But the other ones, I was doing these bend the wrist thing and then like hit that. Like, no, I'm an old guy. I want to play golf for a long time. So I don't know, hope you guys can relate to that. Let's go find out where my ball is, though. I'm telling you, I'm not going to turn this thing off because I have a feeling that was a great shot. So here's the deal. It's in the afternoon at De La, which is great because they people stop coming out finally. But I came earlier today. I was going to play some golf earlier, and man, it was packed. It was packed. There were foursomes going off every 5 minutes. It was ridiculous. So I just went home. Actually, I practiced putting and chipping, and I think that is a really valuable time that I spent out there on the putting green. I was practicing my chips and my putts. You haven't totally seen it come to fruition yet. My last hole, I was playing around and practicing. Look at this. Here we go. Oh my gosh, guys, it doesn't get much better than that. So what are we calling a double bogey on one, right? Because I was lying 4, I made a bad chip, so I was lying 5, and then I chipped it to the hole 6, and then I putted it in for 7. So that's a double bogey on a par 5. But I wanted to see if any of that actual practicing can pay off on the golf course, because that's really the key. Practice is only good if it pays off when you're golfing. Look at that. There's my ball. Dude, doesn't get much better than this. I'm gonna put it here because the slope is actually really interesting. All right, so theoretically the ball is gonna go a little bit right to left, but there's a huge bank here. So I could be fooled into thinking it's gonna go left to right instead of right to left. I don't know. I guess if you walk around a hole, you should be able to know where the bottom is. I think it's right here. Literally right there. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I'm any good. on this shag carpet. They sanded the greens. Okay, so I'm gonna aim right at the flagstick, just to the right of it. My new putter. Downhill. Here we go. Bam. That is a legit birdie. Those don't happen a lot for me, but they're happening more often now than they have ever happened. So double bogey on 1, birdie on 2. See you on 3. All right, well, now that we're playing the blue tees, we got to go all the way back here for 3. And I'm telling you, it seems unfair. It does. It seems unfair that these blue tees are so far back. But I think it's either made me a better golfer, or it's allowed me, maybe there's actually something about having, you know, playing from the blue tees that there's more room to have make an error. I mean, I don't know. So let's shoot this real quick, because I do not know exactly what we got. In front of the green, I have to carry 150, back 160, once I could go as far as 170 there, 150 to the flag, 160, so 150 to 160. Okay, so a perfectly struck 7-iron for me is going to go there, but I don't ever hit anything perfect. As a matter of fact, I'm going to hit my 6-iron, but I'm not going to hit it as crazy as I might. And so now I know my 6-iron has a tendency to fade a little, so I'm going to aim at that tree right in the middle of the thing. Hopefully it'll fade over to the flag on the right. I'm going to swing up, and I want to actually aim for those pine trees up there in the top. Okay, so here's my swing. All right, it's just a flat-wristed, flat plane swing. Okay, and I want to get up. I don't want to come across my body like that. So we're gonna go up there like that, try and get there. Okay, all right, here we go. Uh-oh, it's got to go. Doesn't look like it went far enough. Huh. That was weird. What did I do wrong there, guys? I have no idea. I mean, that thing only went freaking 100 yards. All right. That was weird. Okay, here we go. We're going to try again. We're going to do it again. I think I got under it, maybe. I'm not swinging like that. I want to swing through it. Okay? Like this. Here we go. That one right there. Oh my God, big old hooker. Oh, that didn't even go far enough. We're going to try another one here for fun, because that 6-iron just feels and looks like crap. Here we go. Here's the swing. Okay. That's the swing. Gotta go. I am such a dope. I am such an idiot. Can you see that? That is what I thought my 6-iron was. I'm like, why is my 6-iron not going very far? Because I took my 6-iron out of the bag. You dope, you're using a 9-iron. God. Here we go. We're gonna use a 7-iron. I'm gonna do this one more time. I just gave 3 balls. I just gave away 3 balls to the ravine. just because I thought I was using my 6-iron and I wasn't. I was using my 9-iron. My God, how crazy. Okay, here we go. God, that was so dumb. All right, always check your irons. I thought I had my 6-iron out and I was hitting it as hard as I could and it was going great, but I was like, why is that only going 120 yards? Because it was my 9-iron. Okay, here's my 7-iron. This should go a little farther. Okay, same idea, swing through, swing up, swing through. Ready? Here we go. Oh, that's better. Go though, you gotta go. Get up there. Okay, I landed close. That was so much better. What a dope. Okay. Well, here's where we landed with the 7-iron, and I'm gonna make this my actual shot because what a dope. I took my 9-iron out and I thought, oh, this is my 6-iron. And I was hitting it, it was going perfect, but it was only going like freaking 125 yards or whatever it was, 130 yards or something, you know? Okay, like that, okay? That's better. Man, this is why you gotta practice. This is why you gotta practice. Now let's go practice putting. Got my new putter here. I'm gonna set this guy right here. Okay. And then let's take this putter. It's gonna come here and go there. Did you watch it land? I'm gonna go up there and come down. Now I've got a bunch of fuzz. But here's the trick with my putter. I have to learn this. I'm always just putting straight. What happens afterwards is not up to me. Fuzz boy. Shag carpet. Okay. Now you're close enough, you just need to put it in. That was a bad hole. All right. Okay, we got some more blue tees here. The unfairness of it all, guys. The unfairness of it all. I know. I should be playing red tees. That's what you're telling me. It's true. I should be playing the red tees. But the truth is, the blue tees are easier. I'm telling you, if you haven't played the blue tees, you should. The blue tees are easier because there's so much more room. There's so much more room to make a mistake out there. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna aim just to the right of that tree right there. That was a big old hooker. Hooker schnooker. That's not bad though. Let's go hit it. Ah man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm tired and my wrist hurts and I should not be hitting a driver. All right guys, so we just hit that drive off the blue tees and I was just telling you that it's a lot of people tell me, hey Mash, you can't hit it very far, you should play off these red tees. And it is true, like I could play off the red tees, but I hit my driver sometimes, most of the time, just far enough, like 200, 220, sometimes even 240. And that's the kind of game I want to play. Like I actually want to hit my driver. I don't want to just go off the red tees and hit a 5-wood and then, you know, a 9-iron. Like I want to hit my driver and just see if I can get it down there. And these are from the blue tees. These fairways are wide open. I mean, from the red tees, it actually gets really tight in there. So, I don't know, you decide. What is that? Someone abandoned their cart over there. Maybe it ran out of battery power. So, I'm trying out a new setup here. You'll have to let me know how it goes. This is my GoPro. And the GoPro is recording video, and I have my audio recording on another device. And then I'm gonna take the two things and I'm gonna put them together later in Adobe, whatever it's called, Premiere. And let's see if we can find my ball. I hooked it so it was right out here somewhere. But telling you what, a hook from the blue tees is not as bad as a hook from the red tees. Come on, where are you? I know you're right here. Oh, here we go. There it is. So, I mean, look at this. It's not bad. Here's my ball. Okay. Let's see if I can put this thing here. Hopefully you can see my ball. Here we go. Hopefully we'll do this. This thing's not going to fall over. Oh, it really wants to. It really wants to fall over. Okay. Wow. Okay. There we go. So, all right, so I got a hook. So what? All right, if I had been at the red tees, I might have been in way more trouble than this. You got 137, 136 to the front, 160 to the back. 30, 60, 40, 130. Out of the rough is a penalty. It's a penalty because what it does is it does weird stuff to the club face. You see that? It might pull it and hook it. It might, you know, make it so I'm not hitting it hard enough. All kinds of things can happen. So I'm going to take more club right here. Okay. Now I'm down here, so it's going to want to fade naturally. All right. So I'm just going to hit it right at that tree right there. Okay. And I'm going to hit it freaking hard, but I'm not going to hurt my hand. Okay. This is the key. Okay. Up here, down here. 1, 2, 3. I hit the tree. It's rolling up. Oh my God, it's on the green. It's right by the hole. Guys, I don't know how do you explain this. Jimmy talks about it all the time. It's like easy golf. Don't freaking try and crush the ball. All right, play smart, good golf. So I'm on in 2. That's a GIR, green in regulation. That's crazy for me. You've seen me in my other videos. I suck, and I'm doing my very best to try to keep the ball in the fairway. But I'm also learning how to hit the ball better and what happens to the ball, you know, like when it's below your feet or whatever. And I don't know, pretty happy about the results. So this will be the last hole for this video. I just wanted to get something together and say hi again and try out the new equipment, see how it works, show off my new putter, my horrible chipping skills. I'm telling you guys, I'm so much better at chipping around the practice green than I am on the course. I'm gonna have to figure out why that is. Probably because I'm amping and I'm trying to show off for y'all. But look at this. Here we go. It doesn't get any better than this. Guys, that's shot number 2 from a bad, I would call it a bad drive. And I got to tap in. That's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm telling you. Look at that. Let's see if I can just put this guy in. All right? For my son, for all my fans, just breathe. All right, here we go. We know we got fir grass here. All right, fir grass. We're going straight in, fir grass. Birdie. Thank you guys. I'll make more videos. I'm trying my best. Until next time, see ya.